I never could have imagined that I'd feel this way. I was walking around with a smile on, like nothing was wrong. I was in the 5th grade when I first started self-injury, and at that time I wasn't using razors or anything like that. I actually used toenail clippers, and I would clip big chunks of skin out of my legs.
At that time, his mother and I were going through a divorce, and we were always a very close-knit family, so that divorce really kind of threw the family in an upheaval.
When I first got diagnosed with diabetes, I never thought life could be any harder. I thought, do I really want to live with this? Why is this happening to me? Like, what did I do wrong? Did I really eat that much sugar every day?
Tiffany was really depressed to herself, confined herself in her room a lot, quiet.
One thing about me was when I cut, I didn't just cut once. I cut numerous times in different places. It was all on my arm, but they would be in different places. They weren't as big, they were small cuts that originally progressed into bigger cuts.
I didn't want to believe that there was something deeper wrong with Keenan than seeking a little attention. You know, we don't have people with mental illness in my family. You know, I mean, we're these type of men and we're that type of men, and that's how I was raised, you know.
It was a really hard time. My blood sugars would be extreme high. It would never be low. I wouldn't know what to do to bring it down.
I don't think she felt like she had the full support of her family.
I would just build up so much anger or sadness inside that I think my blood sugar just affected all of that.
She was just depressed.
The chronic illness takes a big toll on families. The child feels responsible for the stress that's put on the system. And when they look to the system, they look to mom and dad to kind of see whether they're okay and things are okay. Mom and dad have this heightened level of stress in trying to keep things working and piece it together.
I really felt like I was on my own for a girl my age. I felt like I was being independent, but then again, I really wanted someone to be on my shoulder to help me on the way.
So when I was 11, I came out to my dad and I told him what I was doing. And from there, he sought out help for me.
Who wants to see their child hurt themselves? You know what I mean?
I never would have thought that I would have been doing it for so long, but once I did it for the first time, it kind of released stress and tension that I was holding on to, and it helped me.
The SHIELD program is extremely important. One of the things that we noticed in seeing adolescents coming into the inpatient and into the outpatient setting was that there was a rise of children that were self-injuring. They were cutting, piercing, burning themselves. Families were at a loss. Schools were at a loss. Even therapists here were wondering, what can we do?
I realized that he needed some help.
The biggest help that I got by attending SHIELD was learning the tools to use and mindfulness, and being mindful of why I was doing those things.
I think one of the things the Shield did is it taught him how to voice that, how to say, this is what's wrong with me. This is what I don't like. This is what I need. This is why I'm hurting.
This program is a chance for the kids and their families to heal, to reconnect, and for the kids, it's really a second chance at life.
When we found out about the men's program, we were so excited to start it. We couldn't wait for the first day.
They showed me how I can relax and I can not stress as much as the little things I used to stress about, and how I can really control my diabetes.
It was like a new Tiffany.
Just loving myself and caring for myself and what I do and what I think about myself really helped me.
The men's program also helped our family. We bonded. We don't judge her when her numbers are high. We were taught just to encourage her to get her numbers lower and what we can do to help her out.
From the beginning of the program, my blood sugars, they would only be in the 300s and the 400s. But when I graduated from the program, my blood sugars happened to only be in the 80s and the 100s. And I never felt so energized, I never felt so alive.
To get in touch with their own feelings and their own inner strength to be able to cope with much of what they're doing is a huge benefit and a way to help them be healthy and happy as best they can.
I can look at Keenan's arm even today and still get those pains because, I mean, it's a reminder to me how I could have lost him.
I still do get depressed, and when I get depressed, I want to do that. But I have these tools now that I can use to help myself from not doing that.
We know the triggers now. We know the cues.
I wanted to start the support group for diabetes program to just open up to people about my experience and really be able to have a bond of people supporting each other, how to cope with diabetes. Like, how does it feel now that your blood sugar is so good?
I just get out more because I used to just be inside.
I see that Tiffany's got so much confidence in herself. She wants to help anybody she can. She wants to give her all just to be able to tell her story and help other people out.
All right, so you guys are very, very strong.
They become our heroes.
Yeah.
And the more you feel positive about your diabetes, the more you're going to have control of it.
I'm grateful for the BMC. Very, very grateful. And I don't know what's the best words to describe that.
This is our dance team wall, and here I am featured on the wall. It feels great. It feels really good. I feel like every day I take more of my happiness back that was taken away from me through depression.
I got my son, and I think he's gonna make it now. And without coming here, I don't think he would have.